my name's Kirsten. I chose A-level chemistry because I've always been really interested in sciences, and I think chemistry is very challenging but very interesting. So.
Hi, my name's Lauren and I took chemistry at secondary college in year 10 and I enjoyed it so much that I decided to take it at A-level.
Hi, I'm Rose and I chose to study A-level chemistry here because I really enjoyed it at GCSE and I wanted to continue learning about it, and I'm hoping to study medicine at university, so it'll give me lots of opportunities to do that.
Hi there, this is A-Level Biology, and today we are investigating the effects of microbial properties of plant extracts.
So, hello, my name's Lucas. I took biology on the secondary college course and I really enjoyed it, so I decided to take it as part of the A-Level programme.
So what we're doing here is we have put different discs of plant material into bacteria, and we can tell from the clear zones how efficient it is at killing the bacteria.
Welcome to Performing Arts at Cheshire College South and West. We are a vibrant and dynamic team. During the past academic year, we have live streamed our theatre performances to large audiences on YouTube. At the Crewe campus, we live streamed productions of Around the World in 80 Days at Christmas and Shakespeare's Love Labour's Lost in May.
Hello, my name's Andy. I teach history and classics here at Cheshire College South and West. Today I'm just going to be talking to you about classical civilization as an A-level. It's a course that it deals primarily with ancient Greece and Rome, and it's a mixture of literature, history and archaeology. So what I'm going to just explain to you today is how this actually works as an A-level. In your first year you'll be looking at ancient Greek myths and focusing on the myths of Homer, in particular the Odyssey. Now this is all about soldier called Odysseus who goes off to fight in the Trojan War. He's stranded there for 10 years, and then as he journeys home he has 10 years meeting monsters, goddesses and all sorts of misfortune on the way, trying to return home. In the meantime, at his home a group of suitors are eating him out of house and home and trying to marry his wife. So we deal with this very much as you would in English literature. We approach it as a novel, we look at things like epithets, and we deal with it in terms of plot and character and looking at how this fits into the ancient Greek world. That's the first part of what we do. The other part in your first year is where we would switch to ancient Rome and we would look at imperial image. Now this is to do with the first emperor called Augustus, and we look at how he actually put his PR role out there, how he changed the image of himself through things like coins, buildings and literature sources. And we look at this in the context of Roman history, so things like the Battle of Actium against Cleopatra, for example, we look at. In your second year, this is where you'll return again to an epic poem, a piece of literature, this time Virgil's Aeneid, which deals very much with the founding of Rome and is again a piece of Augustan propaganda, and we'll approach it as we did the Odyssey in first year. Finally, you do one more module which is called Greek religion, and this deals with ancient sites like Olympia, the Parthenon and Delphi, looking at the ways in which the ancient Greeks practiced their religion, things like sacrifice, belief in multiple gods, and how they worshipped at these specific places. All in all, that will give you those 4 parts that makes up the A-level. It's a fantastic course to do. Many people have gone on to varied careers. J.K. Rowling, for example, did ancient history and classics at uni. So there's all sorts of options with it, from journalism, museum work to teaching. So a fantastic course, and one that I think you'll enjoy very, very much.
My name's Sandra, welcome to Cheshire College. I'm one of the members of staff that teaches the wonderful economics. What we're going to do today is to show you some of the students who are currently on the first year of the programme using Play-Doh to get their heads around some of the more complicated diagrams they'll be expected to use. We like to use a whole variety of different teaching methods, so we use dice when we're doing exchange rates, for example. We've got aggregate demand cubes that helps you with the formula for aggregate demand. And basically just have a look at everybody enjoying themselves with the Play-Doh. Even though it's a very traditional qualification, the students love it.
Hi, I did economics at secondary college. It was really fun and enjoyable. I expected it to be, just boring about politics, but it was really exciting, and that's actually continued to A-level. I really enjoy it now. There's lots to do in lessons, and I love learning about the world around me and how it works.
And why did you pick English literature?
I picked English because I really enjoyed it at A-level, at GCSE, so then I wanted to do it at A-level.
I really enjoyed it at GCSE, and I think the texts we study are quite interesting.
What's been your favourite text so far that you've studied?
Mine's been The Great Gatsby.
I really like Dr. Faustus.
Fantastic. And what other subjects have you picked?
I do English Lit and then law and psychology.
I do history and business.
Okay. And what have you enjoyed most on the course so far?
I think I enjoyed the most when we did The Great Gatsby, and we're also doing coursework on The Great Gatsby, so I've enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the coursework as well. We compare The Great Gatsby and The Road, and I think it gives you a lot more freedom to interpret the text in your own way.
Okay. What would your advice be for a Year 10 pupil right now?
I would say to just make sure that what you're picking you really enjoy, and don't pick it because anybody else told you to. Just make sure you pick what you actually enjoy doing.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with Saffron. Form your choice on subjects that you really enjoy, not what you need.
Okay, and what are your plans for the future, please?
I want to go to university and do psychology.
I hope to study business management at university.
Okay, and have you got any careers in mind yet, or just still keeping it quite open?
Yeah, still keeping it quite open.
I'm thinking definitely managerial business sort of careers.
Hello, my name's Louise Dawson and I'm the course team leader for A-Level PE. So if you're thinking of studying A-Level physical education, it'll give you a fantastic insight into the amazing world of sports performance. Okay, not only will you have the chance to perform a sport through a non-exams assessment component, you'll also develop a wide range of knowledge into how and why of physical activity and sport. One of the most important things for A-Level physical education is your performing of one particular sport, which this is assessed through the non-examined assessment. 30% of your overall grade will be assessed on you choosing one particular sport in which you should be competing outside of school and throughout the whole of the 2 years whilst you're at college. Okay, so just think about that and whether or not you're going to carry on with that sport once you leave school. After that, you've got 3 examinations. The first examination is paper 1 or unit 1, and that's 30% overall, and that's all to do with physiology. So if you enjoy science, biology, a little bit of chemistry and biomechanics, which is physics, then obviously think about the A-Level physical education. The second paper is to do with sports psychology and skill acquisition of skill. So the thinking, so it's a cognitive thought processes, and this is a 20% of your overall examination. And then the third exam paper is Unit 3, which is all to do with sport and society, and this is also 20% overall. And this is to do with contemporary issues, historical issues, drugs in sport, Olympic Games, etc. in terms of technology and media in sport. So this tends to be the easier component to do with A-Level PE. Okay, so hopefully if you enjoy all those particular areas, then go ahead and choose A-Level PE, and I'll see you in September. These are the A-Level PE students, and this is what they like about college.
I enjoy the practical side of PE. I really like the teachers who generally care about helping you with your A-Levels.
The lessons are interactive and engaging. The facilities.
So this is a course on philosophy, religion and ethics, and the clue terms of content is in the title. Philosophy, we look at philosophy of religion, so things like, can you prove the existence of God? How could God be compatible with evil in the world? Lots of different topics and plenty of room for discussion and debate. New Testament studies, we're looking in detail at the New Testament, so we study each of the 4 Gospels and learn about life in first century Palestine. In terms of ethics, a lot of people really enjoy the ethics part of the course because they feel that they can put a great deal of themselves into that. Lots again of opportunities for debate, and we look at not just religious ethics but also secular ethics and the challenge that secular thinking puts on a religious worldview. Philosophy, New Testament studies. If you believe in God, why is the presence of evil in the world a problem?
I think if you were to acknowledge both the natural evil in forms of like natural disasters and then moral evil in terms of suffering, you can't realistically acknowledge like how deep and how serious that suffering is while still trying to keep the perfectness of God's nature intact.
I picked psychology to gather a wider understanding of the world around me and other individuals.
I picked psychology because I like learning about things like schizophrenia, so that's what I wanted to do about.
Sociology, it's all about society. Sociology,
there's education and family.
Sociology,
research methods and deviancy.
Sociology,
Crew and CCSW.